This Good Morning Northwest morning sprint is brought to you by Bill's Heating and Air Conditioning.
It is 6:53, time to get you ready to take on your Monday in the morning sprint.
5 U.S. service members were killed in a helicopter crash. Sydney Charles has the details.
Mark has your forecast with some rain and showers expected with more wet weather on the way.
But first, today marks 1 year since 4 University of Idaho students were murdered in their off-campus house. Tonight, U of I students are hosting a vigil on the administration campus in memory of Ethan Chapin, Xana Kernodle, Madison Mogan, and Kaylee Gonzalez. The event is being led by representatives of 3 Greek chapters on campus. Organizers hope it provides a place for the community to heal and honor their 4 classmates. This event is open to everyone. Idaho vandals living across the state and beyond are encouraged to turn on their porch lights from 6 to 7 tonight in solidarity.
Now, in the year since the murder, suspect Brian Koberger was arrested at his family home in Pennsylvania. Police say that his DNA was found on a knife sheath that was left at the scene. He's being held in the Latah County Jail, but his trial has yet to start. It was supposed to start last month. He was indicted by a grand jury back in May, but Koberger waived his right to a speedy trial, pushing back the timeline. Koberger and his team have since challenged that grand jury indictment, trying to get it dismissed. The judge denied that request. There are also challenges underway in the use of genetic genealogy in this case and whether cameras should be allowed in the courtroom. Of course, we'll continue following this case as it unfolds. And for the latest updates, you can visit our website, kxly.com.
Right, on a Monday morning, the first alert weather. Yeah, we've had some wet weather in the region, certainly to the west and north of us. That band of showers continuing to move out, but there will be another band moving in to replace it. So we're going to see some midday showers in our region. 38 degrees currently in Spokane, 37 to Coeur d'Alene, 34 up into Colville. Our forecast today. Yeah, we're going to have temperatures into the 40s throughout much of the day. 49 will be the high with midday showers expected.
Breaking overnight, westbound I-90 was blocked 19 miles east of Ritzville this morning due to a head-on collision. According to Washington State Patrol, the crash happened just after 11 last night. The detour was removed about an hour ago. The road is now open. We will keep you updated as we learn more.
And not far from there, one person was killed on Saturday on eastbound I-90. This crash happened near Sprague. A truck hit 2 construction barrels, drove over the median, and then rolled over. This is what was left after the truck veered off the road. Washington State Patrol says they are still investigating the cause of this crash, but drugs or alcohol were involved. A second person was sent to a Spokane hospital to be treated for their injuries.
Efforts to restore natural gas for Avista customers in the Palouse and the Lewiston-Clarkston Valley region are at the halfway point. Avista says an estimated 15,000 customers have had their gas restored. The damage happened Wednesday when an excavator ruptured the Williams pipeline between Pullman and Colfax. At this point, Avista is expected to have service fully restored by the end of the day tomorrow. To check the progress in your area, you can find a link to an outage map and additional resources by finding this story on kxly.com.
5 U.S. service members were killed when their military helicopter crashed near Cyprus. Their helicopter went down late Friday in the eastern Mediterranean due to a mishap while carrying out a routine air refueling mission during training. The crew was part of a special operations forces recently dispatched to that region in an effort to contain the conflict between Israel and Hamas militants. The forces were sent there to be in place if needed to help evacuate American citizens from the region. And the latest details on Israel's war with Hamas is coming up next on Good Morning America.
Now we have a recall alert for you. Thousands of children's nightgowns are being recalled due to a burn hazard. The recall affects more than 13,000 nightgowns that were sold by iMoonZZZ. They were sold exclusively on Amazon from this past March through June. According to the Consumer Product Safety Commission, that nightgowns failed to meet the flammability standards for children's sleepwear. Consumers should stop using them and contact the company for a refund.
The search for a missing Tibetan monk has led pretty much nowhere. The 64-year-old was wearing maroon robes and a jacket when he was last seen Tuesday afternoon. Late last week, the Pend Oreille County Sheriff's Office urged people who live near the Sravasti Abbey south of Newport to check their outbuildings for the missing monk. Search and rescue teams expanded their search area over the weekend and received more help from Spokane County teams. Yesterday, the monastery posted on its website that the Pend Oreille County Sheriff's Office and Search and Rescue have concluded their search.
We got a few changes for some local parks today. The Chameleon Park boat launch will close for the season It's located along the Spokane River and usually closes each year due to weather conditions. They'll be back open in the spring or early summer.